Hi everyone, I'm back Bafet. I'm back again in another video Bafet. There's a story here written by Siyabonga Sithole. There's a lot of political development Bafet. In the GNU, the GNU is not GNU, it's not stable. The GNU is not stable, it hasn't been stable for a while now. And you'll wonder how will these people respond to our needs? How will they deliver to people of South Africa? Because the DA is in the GNU to oppose. And the NC obviously, as usual. They busy want to loot and want to abuse the people of South Africa. So there's a story here written by Siyabonga Sithole saying Fikile Mbalula challenges the DA to withdraw from the government of national unity. ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula has challenged the DA to withdraw from the government of national unity following the party's recent threats to boycott the upcoming national dialogue. And what's important about this national dialogue? Yeah? Besides the fact that you're spending 700 million, there's nothing important about the national dialogue. We know our issues, man. This confrontation between the two parties follows a hot on the heels of President Cyril Ramaphosa's recent axing of former Deputy Minister Andrew Whitfield, who allegedly undertook an unauthorized trip to the United States. So that guy was supposed to be let go and let loose because he's from the DA, and they never wrong. They like taking this trip to Israel and taking these trips everywhere, but as in, the DA needs to withdraw. The DA is not supposed to be part of the GNU, guys. They're not supposed to be part of the GNU. DA leader John Steenhuisen, addressing the media on Saturday, slammed Ramaphosa's decision, claiming it was indicative of President Ramaphosa's inconsistent approach to governance, while also threatening to destabilize the GNU unless all so-called delinquent ministers are removed from their position within 48 hours. What are delinquent ministers now, Steenhuisen? Obviously black ministers. Maranaba bathetheleleki. You can't defend the ANC ministers at all. I don't want to lie to you. No one in this right mind will defend the ANC in this day and age. Mbalula stated that the ANC and its president will not be bullied and disrespected by the DA and its leaders who continuously threaten to destabilize the GNU. When the government of national unity was formed with the 10 political parties, it was not a permanent feature, so we will not allow for our president to be respected by his deputy ministers. Even Nelson Mandela fired his own wife, my mother, when Mzansi Mandela took him out of the cabinet. I'm tired of references about Mandela. I'm really tired of those references. And people who always saying we do it for whoever. We do it for Mandela, we do it for Jacobs, we do it for Buteles, we do it for who are men. We're doing it for our kids, we're doing it for our future now. I'm an open minds now. How? Mbalula, who addressed Thabo Mbeki as president, also did the same when he fired Nozizwe Madlala Routledge. We can't then be respected by a small boy who is being protected by the DA. We are not in a marriage with the DA, but we are in a coalition, he said. And it's a working relationship. But you guys are not working. You are working on opposing direction. That's why you are supposed to, from the first, choose the EFF and the MK from the word get go, so that when you fail, we can blame you that black parties and the left has failed the black people of South Africa. Now we can't say that because we will blame the DA. We couldn't do things because the DA always oppose us. They must know one thing: we are not at the mercy of the DA. We are in this coalition because we respected the outcomes of the election and the interest of the people of South Africa. That is why we have characterized this as a strategic setback. It is not a permanent feature. The GNU is not a melting pot. We did say that there are 10 political parties in the GNU, and the DA did not want this. Now I see why they did not want this, as they wanted to squeeze us and put us in a corner, but we turned the tables around when we put them in our trap. Now they are in deeper trap, he added. So you guys are playing political games. Hey, ngiyahlupa man. DA and ANC. Hey, ngiyahlupa for real. Hey, that's why I'm encouraging Abo Floyd to start new political parties. Actually, people should pop up political parties until we find the political party that's for our people. Because there's no need to unite in doomsday, in doomness. We cannot unite in jail for the sake of unity. We're uniting to kill ourselves. Mbalula's tough stance against the DA has been echoed by ANC spokesperson Mhlengu Mutsiri, who on Saturday said it is the DA and not the ANC that went to the United States to complain about these redress policies, lobby other like-minded right-wing organizations in the US. It is the Democratic Alliance that went abroad to the United States to complain about these redress policies and lobby other like-minded tribunals against transformation policies. The statement of intent is very clear. It says all the political parties that are signatory to the statement will not tamper with the redress policies. The DA has been to court. I do not know how many times, challenging the Land Expropriation Act, the Bail Act, and the NHI Act, and the Employment Equity legislation. Those are but four major transformative legislation. They have also campaigned furiously against the BE laws. It is for South Africans to figure out who is violating the statement of intent. Mutsiri told the SABC on Saturday. Yeah, ne? So the DA is against the redress of the imbalances of the past, but there are black people who are voting for them. So those black people don't want the country to redress the imbalances of the past. That's my question. Hey, they have the best government. How come in the Western Cape that there are Cape flats, there's killing in the Cape flats, the sheikhs are popping up everywhere, while it's the best run province? And then they say it's the refugees from the Eastern Cape, not knowing the history of the country. That these people were removed from, during the Group Areas Act, they were removed from the cities, and they were put far from the cities. Anyway, guys, subscribe, like Buffet. Let's grow the page, Buffet. Let us grow our channel. It's good to be back, Buffet. See you on the next video.